What's up guys, this is Astranox, showcase of Ilynav, plus 15 skill ups in Guild War. I show the stats now this way, and I feel like it's much better. It's gonna save time and the gear as well. If it's too small, let me know in the comments section. If you're looking for an emulator, a new phone, or you're just hungry, check the description of the video. Okay, the first Guild War right here. I will actually have the stats of the other heroes at the end of the video. It's the same format, you know, real quick, real sweet, and you see all that stuff. I mean, you don't see the gear, but maybe I'll show the gear in future videos. So the first battle right here, we got Tamper Siren. She just got greater attack buff, deals a ton of damage. Thankfully, I have Cecilia that can, well, cripple this Archdemon Shadow, you know, with attack break. Unfortunately, Tempest Siren, I can't do that because she's just gonna cleanse the debuff, right? So right here we get a counter attack, nice crit versus ice, and I need to keep Ilynav in play. The counter set, the Elbris Ritual Sword, man, it's been very helpful. Of course, it's, you know, random, right? So if you're unlucky, it can just straight up not trigger, and then you're gonna feel bad about it. But over the course of multiple battles, you'll eventually, you know, get lucky, and you will feel like it will trigger a few times during the battle, so it's not too bad, right? Of course, getting just speed from a speed set and immunity might sound better, and maybe initially that might be the better way to go if you're trying to go first with Ilynav so you can get the crit damage buff on the rest of your team, especially if you're running a team that is more offense based. Now here I have Sustain from Angelic Mercy, and I have Cecilia to you know, resurrect damage with the Aureus. Wait, is she's not wearing Aureus. She's on Adamant Shield actually. To be honest, if she was on Aureus, it would even be better. So right here, man, Angelic Mercy is almost going down. It's ridiculous what kind of damage she's taking. And to be honest, like, Ilynav's doing some pretty nice numbers in the battle so far. And the biggest threats have been dealt with. And oh my god, Angelic Mercy went down, like, ridiculous. Like, it had to be from the S3 of Ceres, man, ridiculous. So just gonna clean up here real quick, and we'll move on to the next battle. So unfortunately, I can't have the other battles of the Guild War in the video because the video is just gonna be too long, and it's about Ilynav really. So yeah. Now in this one, I still have Cecilia. Now I wanted to test her out versus Landy. You guys know how popular Landy is, very meta. And then Landy plus Charon in Guild War is also a very popular setup that is dishing so much damage. It's ridiculous. So I have to deal with a fallen Cecilia as well, and the constant barriers, which is super annoying, man. Anyways, the buff that I have on the team is frankly really bad because Landy is getting her S3 built up faster, and I don't like that, but I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see if having those buffs is gonna still make Landy too strong, even if I have two fire heroes in there. And well, let's just see what happens, right? She didn't crit on both fire heroes, so that's pretty good. Look at how low Ilynav is, and look at that. Cannot attack break. Cannot attack break Landy. Like, I need to land this stuff, man. I think I removed immunity from Charon with the S2 of Cecilia, but I can't land the attack break. If I can't land the attack break, this is really bad. Look at this. Like, he's dealing so much damage. Oh my god. Landy is just gonna go in stealth. That stupid guiding light, just putting her in stealth constantly. It's just too good. This hero's overpowered. In RTA, I just ban her all the time. You know, I just ban her all the time unless I'm playing on an account that have a lot of speed, and I will outspeed her. But even then, I mean, if I do have Arbiter Vildred, which everyone can have now, now I can actually pick Arbiter Vildred if I have first pick. But yeah, Landy's getting banned, man. She's broken. And now I have to work on Charon, right? I mean, there's no target counter attack on Charon, of course, right? Like, I have to deal with that as well. And man, those barriers from Fallen CC are super thick, and you can see how thick it is on Landy. And she has quite a bit of survivability. Alright, this Landy is dealing a ton of damage. And I believe there was a duo attack calling Landy versus my Ruel earlier on, that means she's getting combat finesse. Look at that, counter attack again. That means she's getting combat finesse push from her skill number 1, and she's able to cycle faster as well. Look at, like, I got murdered, man. Like, that was ridiculous. Even if I had a team that didn't have any buff, and let's say I have a better healing output compared to what I have from Ruel, it's just too much damage what they're able to dish out. And I mean, the counter set on Kayron too, the guiding light stealth, the constant bears, yes, man, broken. Okay, this battle we have Doris, which I want to use to tank those dark heroes. But after I brought her in there, I realized that my Doris actually had some garbage stats on, and you will see the stats after this battle. So I did manage to land the defense break right here with Chaos Axe, and that's a combo I wanted to do for a while now, Chaos Axe with Ilynav, and test them out together. So, you know, I do have the crit damage buff on Chaos Axe, and he's dealing more damage because of that. Now Doris is just getting murdered, man. Like, if I had better stats, nice counter attack right here, Elbris triggered. If I had better survivability on my Doris, it would have been better, right? Like, she would still be alive, and I could, like, put her back to full HP with her skill number 3. No, and just notice how many evasions this Remnant Valet does, right? Like, yeah, you guys know, guys. Like, let's say you're fighting a Riolet, he's just gonna evade all the time, and if you, let's say, have Riolet, he's just not gonna, you know, evade. Chaos Axe went down, and now it's Ilynav here. Thankfully, she did trigger counter attacks, so I was able to take out Remnant Valet, and now we have a 1v1 scenario. She does have defense buff, which is really helpful for herself, and now I have counter set, so maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't get lucky. So that's the thing. Now, by using the skill number 3, the AoE attack, I was like, man, that's bad. That's not a good idea, because I'm shorting the cooldown of Last Rider Crow. So now I'm just gonna focus on using the skill number 2 as much as possible. If not, I'll use skill 1, and I, you know, cross my fingers and hope it upgrades into a skill 2 instead. So yeah, the HP is quite low on both sides. Look at the injury that I'm able to deal to Last Rider Crow, and he has speed buff, so he's able to cycle like really fast. Now, I did not get any counter attack to happen so far, and it is extremely close, but I feel like the defense buff really allows me to stay in there longer. That damage mitigation is really sweet, guys. But yeah, that was a pretty fun guild war. I wanted to test her out versus Landy. These are the stats we were fighting. Quantum. If you're looking for an emulator, you're looking for a new phone, or you're just straight up hungry, check the description of the video, guys. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.